MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The Phillies look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Mike Soroka is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Ready now, Matt Joyce. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slot. 2 balls and no strikes. Fouled off. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
0-1, here it comes. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Soroka is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 43 on the year for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, JT Realmuto as he'll take a look at ball one. Harper leads off second with nobody out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. The hit here could really fire up that dugout.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's Didi Gregorius. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 4. The Braves coming up. You're watching Matt Moore gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Camargo.
Johann Camargo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out. Oh, that's off the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting fifth.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Acuna.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddy Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddy Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers. But...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 4-1 game. Digging in now, Brad Miller. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Hey, D-Roy, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game, and actually he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. In his career, Miller possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Matt Moore is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The pitch. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pitch popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Mike Soroka. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it 4-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hoskins just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
Harper.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. JT Realmuto is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Brandon Lau is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
From the belt, the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay. Now he's safe at second. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle it. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Slider laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hard ground ball to third. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 5-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Johann Camargo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Camargo.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Joyce is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Grounded down the third baseline. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Freddy Freeman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Matt Joyce. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-0 pitch.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They lead this one though, 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount
right
of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Travis d'Arnaud started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the first baseline. Hoskins has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Sinker. 3-2 now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jacob Webb takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Brandon Lau will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Couldn't quite hold back that time. Fooled him for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Just hung in there on that one. to first. Freeman's got it. There's one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jean Segura.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jean Segura. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Now the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Didi Gregorius would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Phillip Ervin. He'll get his side started in the inning. And, Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Guillermo Heredia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Johann Camargo.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're down here 5-1. Luke Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brad Miller. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Matt Moore.
Alec Bohm will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Alec Bohm.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Bohm is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Jackson, a native Floridian. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The left fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Matt Joyce. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A man at third with one away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Number 17.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he lays off there 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Philadelphia is on top, 7-1.
Your
Archie
attention,
Bradley
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
for
bottom of the
Philadelphia.
6th.
Number 23.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And that misses, ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
The batter,
so a good job
the
there
first
of
baseman,
exploiting that. That can
Freddy
be real hard for some guys to overcome
Freeman.
when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
There's a shot out to right center field. Freeman will head to second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another
Now
look
batting,
at just a
left
textbook
fielder.
swing right there.
First down.
Good weight transfer,
Oh,
good hands to the
down.
ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there.
Up next for
Sometimes
Atlanta,
we see great hitters
the
have their
second
calls
baseman,
go their way on
Ozzy.
close pitches, but not this
Albies.
time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Ozzy Albies stands in as he looks at a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
The right
Stepping
fielder,
in,
number
Ronald
13.
Acuna. He's working on a 1 for 2
Acuna.
games so far.
Junior.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 7-1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot
Leading
for
off
the
for
Phillies.
Philadelphia,
JT Realmuto.
catcher,
His prior
G80.
history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 8. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the
Now
last
batting.
thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 home. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
2 down, runners at first and second. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. 3-run home run down the line in right. 29 home runs for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate. So he'll step out and ask for time. Andrew McCutchen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
McCutchen.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now. 33 home runs and 65 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
And McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
So now to the plate, Matt Joyce, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit to first. Oh, what a play! Touché, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Braves 1. Shane Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Shane.
Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats.
The catcher.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
d'Arnaud.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Travis d'Arnaud is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the box now, Phillip Ervin, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down the first baseline, Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
William Contreras will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Chris Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Rhys Hoskins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is looked at, and the count moves full. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder looking up. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Now a throw over, runner back standing. To the plate now, JT Realmuto.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
At the plate, Gene Segura. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately.
and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. And the next in is Johann Camargo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baseman.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets
Camargo.
through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. In there, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Freddy Freeman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. So up steps Ozzy Albies. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And it's in time to get him. A 1 run is in to score on the play.
The right fielder, number 13. Ronald Acuna.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Acuna begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Miller will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 11-3. Ready for another.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the shortstop, G80 Gregorio.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting,
At the plate, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-2 the count to Miller.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up, Odubel Herrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Odubel Herrera.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. 12 home runs for him now thus far as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman,
Reese Hoskins will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom part of the order. Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-1 delivery. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate.
Now
couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Phillip Ervin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Chris Martin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one. And the Phillies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
13-3 the final score. Philadelphia host road win number 40 on the year. Matt Moore records his 14th winning decision of the season. Mike Soroka was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.